that's what I wanted it to look like. That's what I wanted it to look like. That's what I wanted. Yeah, this is the stream. I hope you guys enjoy. This is what it's gonna be for the next like 3 hours. I hope you guys like it. Stupid. I can't. The problem is I can't tell it which one to pick because if I do that, it does like this weird flashing thing. That was a good chat. Hey guys, welcome back to Homestuck. We're on Act 3. This is the end of Act 2 right here. Let's unmute ourselves. Doodles! Doodles! Doodles? Doodles! Alright, Doodles isn't here. So I guess I'll start reading. And we're gonna just have to hope that my internet holds out, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright. They did not leave. Doodles is in the chat. It's just that they're not talking. Okay. I will read Nana's message because I started reading this last time and then my internet cut out. You are no doubt reading this as a handsome and strapping young man. Why, the man Grit needed to lift the book itself is a sign of your maturity, not even to speak of the wisdom needed to grasp the nuance of Sassacre's time-tested mischief. I am so proud of you, grandson. How I wish I could have delivered this heirloom to you in the flesh, but I'm afraid it wasn't in the cards. For you see, John, like you, this book must yet make a journey. Its journey will end on the final day of my life, and then will continue some, though I suppose that will be up to your father. Perhaps he will discuss it one day, when he and you are ready. But it is your journey I am writing about to wish you luck. There will come a day when you will be thrust into another world, and once you arrive, that is only the beginning. You will soon delve even deeper into a realm of warring royalty and a timeless expanse, a realm of agents and exiles and consorts and colonel sprites, of toiling underlings and slumbering denizens, a realm where four will gather, the heir of breath, the seer of light, the knight of time, the witch of space, and together they will ascend. John, if only you knew how important you were. I regret my passing came so early in your life, and yet I feel it in my heart we have already met. But what I know for sure is that we will meet again. Until then, John, I do hope your father keeps you well fed. With love, Nana. P.S. Hoo hoo hoo. And my alarm's going off. Oh! Oh! Fancy that!
Did you forget about your
Oh,
lasagna?
I forgot about my lasagna. Fancy that! Oh, fancy that! Doodles, entertain the stream. I gotta go make my lasagna.
I mean, I could keep reading.
No, it's not your time.
Okay.
No. Entertain the stream.
Entertain the stream. All right. Shit. I guess I should probably open up the chat. So, how's everybody doing? Thank you, Nighty. All right, everyone, list off your zodiac sign. Go. I'm gonna be honest. Besides, like, I can't remember which one's Capricorn. I can't remember which one's Virgo. Is Virgo Kanaya?
Ah! Alright. I'm back. I'm back, Doodles.
Okay, Capricorn is Cancer. Who's Virgo? Is Virgo Kanaya?
Doodles!
What?
I'm back.
I know. I'm
I know.
talking.
Oh, you didn't say, like, hi or anything. Or, like, welcome back or anything.
Oh,
Also, I
I
think
was talking to the chat.
I think your internet is, like, dying, kind of. Alright. A silly girl naps by her flowers. That's right, it's pumpkin time. It is quite likely that she tired herself out with a variety of silly antics, as silly girls are often known to do. She may have a silly name too, or maybe not. It is hard to say for sure without asking her. But since she's slumbering peacefully, I just remembered the flute. But since she said to be peacefully, it'd be a shame to wake her up. You might as well give her a name right now. Enter name. Farm Stink Butt Lass. I guess her name is Farm Stink. Wake up! You try to roust Farm Stink from her slumber, but she's really down for the count. Looks like she's holding some sort of note. Retrieve arms from... They're right there! In plain sight! Look! They're flashing red! Drop pumpkin on Farm Stink. What pumpkin? You see no pumpkin, and frankly, it is hard to imagine there ever was a pumpkin, in plain sight or otherwise. Anyway, that would be a really terrible thing to do to poor, sweet Farm Stink. Read note. Here, you can read that, Doodles.
Okay. Farm Stink. Oh, what was the voice I used?
I don't know, it was just Jade voice. TM.
Well, I know that. Farm Stink, that is incredibly silly and a little bit rude. My name is...
Try again. Oh, Jade Harley. Ding. She's awake! Examine room.
Did she always have a blue pumpkin on her shirt?
No, it changes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Your name is Jade. You've just woken from a restful nap. Oh, boy. And as usual, you have no recollection of falling asleep. You have quite a number of interests. So many, in fact, you have trouble keeping track of them all, even with an assortment of colorful reminders on your fingers to help you sort out everything on your mind. Nevertheless, you spend time in your garden atrium. The only thing on your mind is your deep passion for horticulture. What will you do? Jade, play silly flute refrain. Oh boy. You ready for interactivity? I'm gonna get a bite of my lasagna here.
So because I don't have Flash enabled, this is what I see on my screen.
What do you see? Is it just a flute of her playing? Like a GIF?
No, it's just a still image.
What guys? What guys? That's the flute song she was playing, right?
What are you playing? Is it Fingers in His Ass?
No,
Or is
it was Megalovania.
it...
Oh god, I see the picture now.
It was, yeah.
Oh my
it
god.
was either one of those.
Doodles, your internet is so bad today, dude. It's really just so bad. How do I... What are the controls here? Oh. They're not working. I'm pressing buttons. They're not working. Play. What? I can't play! Guys, I can't play the flute! No! Oh! She's dead. That's the only button I can press. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because I had caps lock on! Ah, it's loud!
Yeah, I can hear it through your headphones.
Oh! Dead. Wow, you really suck at this thing. Maybe we should try playing an instrument you actually know how to play instead, like the one in your bedroom. Honestly, you have no idea where this flute even came from. Things seem to appear and disappear around here all the time, especially to your unending chagrin, any sort of large orange gourd that might be lying around. You consider throwing the flute out in disgust. Jade, capture log flute. On second thought, it was a perfectly nice flute, and there's no reason to take your frustration out on it. You just need some practice. But before you capture log the flute, you will need to set your fetch modus first. Jade, set modus. Here we go. These are the fun fetch modi. These are the ones that I like. We got Boggle. Pictionary is my favorite one in the whole game. In the whole comic. Monopoly, Yahtzee, Clue, Connect 4. Connect 4 would be fun. Jenga's the worst. Battleship, Ouija, Guess Who, Operation, and Memory. I wonder if this is in the book. Like the book version of Act 3. I don't even know if they could, like, physically put all these names in a book that they actually printed. You have a wide variety of fetch modi to choose from. You're really excited when your grandpa bought you this modus set for Christmas. He's a total badass, even if a little strict. You typically opt for the memory modus when it comes to matters of day-to-day practicality. Jade, set memory. Memory I could probably deal with, too. It's a bit of a pain, but it looks like fun. You set your modus in memory and capture log the flute. You lot 9 cards to the modus from your deck, since that will be more than enough for your needs at the moment. The modus grabs 9 more cards for matching purposes. The flute is split up into 2 blank cards and mixed randomly into the grid. To retrieve the item, you must first pick one card and then pick its matching card. For the typical Silodexer, this modus presents a frustrating guessing game and a lot of wasted time on mismatching, but you like it because you seem to have a knack for always guessing right on the first try. Jade, squeal like a piglet and fertilize some plants. It's an awfully silly idea and is basically a waste of everyone's time. You will predictably disregard this thought and focus on more sensible objectives at once. Oh my god, this is so much fun! Classic Jade. You capture like the bag of fertilizer. Jade, consult colorful reminders. You tend to have a lot of things in your mind at once, and you can be a little forgetful, so you keep a variety of colored strings on your fingers as reminders. Each one means there's something different to remember at a certain time. In fact, looking at your index finger reminds you that there's something important to remember now. It's your friend John's birthday. The green string reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today. The blue string also reminds you that John's birthday package will arrive today, though in a way that means something slightly different. You are further reminded that you have some things to do outside your house soon, but you should stop by your room first for some supplies, and more importantly, to see if John is online and wish him a happy birthday. And Ryan's gonna eat some pumpkin. Not pumpkin. Lasagna. Well, pumpkin. Jade, capture log the pumpkin growing next to you. You snap up the pumpkin, which seems suitably ripe for the taking. Hopefully the safety of your Silodex will prevent it from being spirited away, like so many of its ephemeral predecessors. I would make a Spirited Away reference, but I've seen half of it once, and I didn't like it. That's right, guys.
You didn't like it?
Welcome to Ryan's Ghibli podcast. Spirited Away is overrated.
I like Ponyo.
Ponyo is better than Spirited Away. Give me a title. Give me a movie. Give me a Ghibli film, and I will tell you whether or not it's better than the best Ghibli film. Go. Give me a title.
Kiki's Delivery
It
Service?
is the best. That one doesn't work! Jade, exit this room!
Those are the only 3 I've seen.
The game doesn't work if you pick the fucking movie that is the best. Next. You make your way to the middle of the garden atrium, where Temporal joins the 4 atrium wings. Upstairs is your grandmother's laboratory, as well as your bedroom. Howl's Moving Castle, worse than Kiki. Good movie,
I've
though.
seen Howl's Moving Castle.
I'd count Howl's as, like, my 3rd favorite. Cat Returns is my 2nd favorite. It goes Kiki, Cat Returns, Howl's Moving Castle, Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro.
That counts.
It's Miyazaki.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
He hadn't formed Ghibli at the time. If you guys have never seen Lupin the Third, I seriously suggest you go look up Lupin the Third: Castle of Cagliostro. It's on Netflix in America. Go check it out. You don't have to know anything about Lupin. It's just a really good fucking movie. It's considered to be the best Lupin the Third movie, and it's made by Miyazaki, and it's very Ghibli. It's really good. Upstairs is grandfather's laboratory as well as your bedroom. Jade, capsulog something. Your memory modus is hardly any fun without much stuff in it, so you decide to stock up on some fresh produce to fill some cards. You pick up a juicy red crab apple. Oh no. I know what's coming next. You pick up a nice looking key lime. You pick up a delicious mandarin orange. These are your favorite. I've not seen Mary the Witch's Flower yet. I hear it's pretty good. Finally, a ripe yellow Eureka lemon. And I hear When Marnie Was There is also very gay. There's the people who worked at Ghibli are now like leaving and making other good movies, and I'm happy about that. Modus fun aside, you feel it's impossible to have too many fresh fruits and vegetables on hand. Jade, go upstairs to bedroom. You almost never use the stairs. You transportalize upstairs. Just above is your room. You enter your bedroom. On this side of the room, you are immediately confronted with numerous artifacts highlighting your various interests. You're an avid follower of cartoon shows of considerable nostalgic appeal. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of anthropomorphological persuasion. You have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently can be found dabbing, yeah. Jade can frequently be found dabbing. Would Jade dab?
John would.
You're right. He would. In rather advanced gadgetry, you enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Your love of gardening transcends the glass confines of your atrium, and you are at times prone to patterns of prognostication. You consider very briefly the question, what will you do? But you quickly realize this is only half of your room, and therefore hosts to only half of your interests to choose from. Jade, explore the other half of your room. Okay. Dave would floss. Over here are yet more articles of your aforementioned interests, and then some. Which reminds me. 6 days. The Good Place is coming back. Finally.
Oh.
I'm so fucking excited. There's only like 4 more episodes left in the season. Also, on that topic, congrats to The Good Place for making the cover of TV Guide. I was in fucking Walmart the other day and I saw Ted Danson was on the cover and I was like, oh shit! Good Place. According to TV Guide, best show of 2018. Like, what the fuck? It's pretty dope.
Cool.
Your work table is littered with equipment to facilitate your tinkering. For you, experimentation is not a particularly exact science. I've seen that show. It's not that good. Untrue, J.C. Barter. You are incorrect. It's one of my favorite shows. You lean heavily on sharp intuition for consistently and eerily optimal results. Nevertheless, you've still not been able to get the broad, flat Gizmo there to work, which is a design you have borrowed from one of your grandpa's more mysterious inventions. No, I didn't mean actual flossing. Good Place is fucking fantastic in multiple ways. You're a great admirer of his, and you are not alone. Your grandfather is a world-renowned explorer, naturalist, treasure hunter, archaeologist, scientist, adventure, big game hunter, billionaire extraordinaire. He's taught you everything you know. But in spite of all of his lessons, it is still difficult to escape his stern lectures when you are on the way out of the house to run your errands. He spends most of his time in the grand foyer, stewing in his own intensity and charisma. All right. And today will likely be no exception. Among the errands you have planned is to venture out to find your pet and best friend named Becquerel. This animal must be fed, and he will not be happy if he is not. And if he is not happy, then you will not be happy. But first, you should dig out your computer and say hi to John. Now, what will you do? Jade, quickly retrieve firearms from wall. Get it? Retrieve arms.
Oh.
I like how Jade's fucking Strife specialist is just gun. Just gun. You equip your trusty hunting rifle. There would be hell to pay if Granddad caught you leaving with the house without it. Jade, wonder why the design of your shirt has changed. This is Doodles. There isn't much to wonder, really. You left the wardrobe afire on its randomization setting.
Oh, I totally forgot that was a thing.
You may contemplate which shirt design you favor the most and commit to that setting in the near future. Jade, capture like nearest Squiddles doll and hug it. Just before you grab one, the powerful electromagic concealed in their underbellies become activated, and two of them get all tangled up with each other playfully. Fucking Squiddles.
Wait, it's blue and pink.
Oh, and they're
cotton candy.
And they're scissoring. You capture like the Tango Buddies. Jade, lose interest in fauna and never speak of it again. Let me eat some lasagna real quick.
I forgot Jade was a fucking furry.
What do you mean you forgot? How could you forget?
I mean...
Spoiler alert, she kind of becomes a dog at some point.
I knew that, but I...
She kind of becomes a dog at some point. Oh, but you could never do that. What marvelous creatures they are. What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. How you wish you could know their world. To hear one night those muted paw pads traipse up your stairs, a low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber, and as the soap seeps from your eyes, they detect a sharp pair of eyes cutting moonlight. A mysterious woven tongue invites. Wouldn't these ears suit you? Would not this proud long snout assist you in the hunt? Why are you all saying Ryan's? Oh no, it's because Ryan furry, yeah. No need to answer. Word slough from the bussy. I almost read that as bussy. Busy mind like a useless dead membrane as a more visceral sapience takes over. Something simpler is in charge now, a force untouched by the concerns and burdens of the upright. That farcical yoke, the bipedal toe, now drives you through the midnight brush, your paws whisking through creepers, unearthing... Creepers? I almost said Homestuck. Minecraft? Unearthing with each bold stomp bright odors demanding investigation. But not for long, as you and your new friend must claim the night with piercing howls moonward. You eat a weird bug and don't even care. Jade, pick up your toys. Yes, I do remember my class spec. Everyone here knows my class spec. It's Rogue of Time. Speaking of which, you pick up and admire one of your Manthro chaps. They're wonderful friends and have always been cheerful and pleasant fellows. Why, dear Mr. Coxcomb, how ever will you be received at the Barnyard Gala without the trappings of a proper gentleman? Each Manthro chap comes with a number of accessories, including articles of formal attire, a vaccination kit, and dishwasher-safe slop trowel. Jade, organize all your dolls. I missed the button. I was like, why isn't it loading? Alright. I'm gonna eat a big bunch of lasagna. Here we go. This hurt. It was hot. That was a stupid idea. I'm gonna do it again, though, because I'm hungry. No Ryan ASMR. Listen, if I have to crunch my lasagna, something is seriously undercooked. Just saying. You gather all your dolls into a rather cozy-looking pile. Jade, change wardrobe of fire setting. JC, I only look at the chat sometimes because I'm reading. So if I missed yours, sorry. You deactivate the Wardrobifier's randomization mode and set it to cycle through the 3 shirt designs. The decision was tough, but you think you came to the best possible conclusion. Oh. And by that we mean the forums, the MSPA forums, came to the best possible solution. Jade, look out window. Jade, you furry. It's another beautiful day in your neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a peaceful and quiet as usual. A rather imposing volcano looms over your house, which has been inactive for centuries. And I'm sure it will never become active again for the rest of the comic. Though dormant on the surface, the volcanic activity deep underground provides your house with a source of geothermal power. You're not sure why your grandfather decided to draw from the source of energy when he had the unlimited power of the atom at his disposal. But it has been this way for as long as you can remember. You've chalked it up to your family's long-standing propensity for eclectic fursuits. Wait, you mean pursuits.
I have no memory of all this furry stuff at all, which is amazing.
You chalked it up to your family's long-standing propensity for eclectic fursuits. Wait, you mean pursuits. Jade, retrieve fursuit from Magic Chest. What's this nonsense about fursuits? You don't own a fursuit. You think anthropomorphic fauna are really cute and enchanting and all, but it has never occurred to you to dress as one. Sure, it is fun to imagine what it would be like to run wild with a pack of wolves, or purr and frolic with a litter of kittens, but dressing up as an animal just seems ridiculous. It would still be just a silly girl draped in a raggedy, synthetic, tufty piece of crap. Seriously, who are you trying to kid with that sort of baloney? Anyway, it's not a magic chest, it's your gadget chest, which you have adapted for storing a number of useful gizmos. It was once your oracle's trunk, a gift from your grandfather, of course, but still contains many silly fortune-telling knickknacks, all of which are completely bogus. Jade, open chest. It's her Alf lunchbox. Among the fortune-telling knickknacks are these 3 items. It's 3 items, good. Are these items a crystal ball plus compulsory vulva pillow, a tarot deck. Is that how you say that?
Tarot.
Tarot deck?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I only learned that last year. I've been saying tarot for years.
Okay. A magic 8 ball, a magic cue ball. One of your favorite books of all time, Problem Sleuth, but spelled differently. And not sleuth. Among the useful
an
gizmos,
8 ball and a cue ball.
Yes. Among the useful gizmos are, of course, your computer, which you keep aside a fun lunchbox for easy transport, and a couple of gizmos you keep handy so you don't always have to make the long trip to the kitchen. There is a cookalizer for preparing delicious meals, and a refrigerator, a name which is clearly a wacky... Oh. A refrigerator, a name which is clearly a wacky variation on the much more common household item, the refrigerator. Jade, examine Magic 8 Ball and Magic Cue Ball. These things are stupid and useless. The Magic 8 Ball isn't being frustratingly ambiguous. Its forecast is always wrong. You've tested it numerous times with certain facts you know to be true. This is its reply when you see if your friend John's birthday today. See? Stupid. You guess maybe it could be used as a reverse prediction device, and you always trust the opposite of what it says. That seems dumb to you. And anyway, this thing gives you a bad vibe. You might consider smashing it, but you're a little superstitious about whatever ominous consequences that might have, even if the occult talisman in question is a cheap piece of garbage. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Magic Cue Ball, on the other hand, is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. Put both of these pieces of junk back in the box. Jade, capsule log refrigerator. Take the refrigerator. You might as well grab the cookalizer, too. No portable kitchen is complete without it. Take your lunch shop, too, because obviously you're going to be using it that pretty soon. Whoops, there goes your flute. But who cares? Jade, feed your friend. Before you go out to feed Beck, you'll have to prepare a meal for him. Clear some space in your work table so you can set up your refrigerator and cookalizer. Click. Just for fun, Jade allows you to take a stab at matching the cards to use the gizmos. Doesn't provide much of a challenge for her, so she figures she might as well step aside. while providing a few generous hints. No, no, warmer, warmer, cooler, cooler, cold, warmer, yes, no, cold, ice cold, warmer, warmer. I saw the joke, it was dumb. You have selected the key line. Way to go. Try again. Hot? Wait. No, cold. Really cold. Frozen fucking tundra. Take another crack at this. Congratulations, you advance your matchmaking skill to the new level. Yukon Hero, Legacy of the Frostbite Amputee. Jade is beginning to regret breaking the fourth wall for this ill-advised escapade. Okay, one more time. If it were known in advance how terrible you were going to be at this matching game, the author may have given a second thought to preparing this cool interactive flash application. Look at all these fruits on the loose. Good luck trying to settle them down. You just deploy the gadgets yourself. Jade, stick fruits in the refrigerator to keep them fresh. These fruits are unlikely to become less impudent anytime soon, regardless of where they're stored, but you stick them in anyway. Take a look at the refrigerator's rotary interface. You wonder what he is in the mood for today. Jade, press the steak button. Steakify. Okay, well, it's a rotary dial, so there are no buttons to press, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. You dial up a thick T-bone steak, which you are sure Becquerel is in the mood for, because he is in the mood for steak every day and is never in the mood for anything else. But he does like his steak well cooked. Jade, lightly irradiates steak. He does prefer his steak rare, after all. But you will not dignify the thought of turning the knob much further, because you are not stupid. Ding. You capture log the irradiated steak and save it for your trip outside. Probably shouldn't waste more time. You wouldn't want all these nice depleted steak isotopes to settle down. Jade! Examine the atomic base by your bed. Fuck yeah. You wouldn't exactly call it an atomic base, but it is heavily customized to accommodate the high level of music virtuosity. Perfect instrument for the eclectically spirited. You've turned the strings way down, of course, because your stumpy arms can't reach the low notes. You switch your electric bass to its advanced setting, but you promptly switch it back because obviously it's too complicated to play in person like this. The default setting is preferred mode for casual jamming. Since you can't possibly waste enough time playing music, casually jam is exactly what you're going to do. Jade, play a hauntingly relaxing bass line. Fuck yeah. Jade's like the next member of Tupperware Remix Party. Jade, capsule log bass. Take the portable amp from the wall socket, too. Jade, open lunchtop. You like to make yourself comfy in your plushy pile before getting to the business with your computer. Jade, get down to business. Whoa, it's like Tron. Jade, activate Pesterchum. My goodness. Hey, look, John is online. Hooray! It also looks like Dave pestered you about something yesterday, but you missed it. Jade, pester John. Already read this. Oh, it's not even going to let us. You greet John, but he does not respond. He is undoubtedly gallivanting around his house in a state of barely restrained birthday mirth. He may also be retrieving the 2 packages and the 2 envelopes, which you are certain came in the mail for him earlier. You'll wait a little while and see if he returns before you head out. Jade, see if Dave left you a sweet new wrap. If I can get it to load. Please load. Thank you. It does not appear so. But you never know with that crazy cool guy. So cool. Next. You're right. I see the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oh, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you care? I still don't know how that works. It's like nothing means anything. It's so cool getting hella chumped by your coquettish damn riddles all the time. I don't know why I believe anything you say. I'm like the Grand Marshal of gross chumpage, waving around my stupid chum ductor baton. Assistant Director of Chumpography. Celebrate.
Ryan.
What?
You crashed.
No, I didn't.
You're offline.
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. So, I was checking out the servers. All the US ones are, like, dying right now. So, I'm connected to Canada. So, we'll see how well this does. Yeah, all the US servers are, like, fucking dying right now. I don't know why. The closest ones, at least. For me, the closest servers are Ashburn, Virginia, which is what I usually connect to. New York, which is my backup. And then Quebec. And New York and Virginia were fucking dying for some reason. So, we're on Quebec now. If you're on YouTube, sorry for splitting these into 2 parts. Just too lazy to edit them together. Hopefully only 2 parts. That's all I can say. Except I've only been streaming for fucking 37 minutes, so maybe having one part of a stream being... We'll see. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Angel Cake 666. My ex is from Canada. She broke up with me yesterday. Fuck her! You don't need her. All you need is Homestuck. ASL? S equals species. Baboon? Kangaroo rat? If kangaroo rat, yiff twice, please. Okay. You're not saying anything, so I guess whether you're not awake or unasleep or whatever, just not around and I'm wasting good material. Even worse, I'm wasting killer for Zona here. Like, I don't know, like a wide open V-shaped leotard and a fuck ton of body paint. Like some sinewy back-arching Cirque du Soleil looking motherfucker. Always low to the ground and getting a good prowl on. Like I dropped my keys in the dark. Nimblest son of a bitch who ever had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips to his face. For a reason that wasn't a joke. Jade, hey, where are you? Seriously, I'm sitting here tonight with a fucking bag of kibble jacked open on my lap and primed for a goddamn bear. And you're gone. By the way, my name is Aqueet Permusk. Hardest buttock in the jungle. Tempered steel. Hey, yeah, I just wanted to give you this remix I finished here. So yeah. You don't have to respond to any of that, by the way. I'll probably forget half of the shit I said anyway. Talk to you tomorrow. Jade, open fresh jams. Hell yeah. I remember the Showtime remix fucking sucks, because Dave fucking sucks. The Grieve one's good, though. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna play Oh God What, don't worry. Oh man. Fucking... This one is great. Crystal Anthemums is good. And all the remixes of the Crystal songs are so good. I fucking love Dave No Homo. Who has said... Doodles, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who has said no homo? Ever. That's the end of my question. Alright, new Explore remix. Oh yeah, I know this song. Yeah, I guess it is. I completely forgot. Like, when I first read this, I had no idea. I had no idea about these songs. Now I know them all. There was Maxi. A million years ago. You open the Fresh Jams media player and add Dave's remix to the playlist. Jade, open Echidna and go to mspaintadventures.com. There it is, guys. Somehow foreshadowing for later events. Somehow foreshadowing Act 6 towards the end. It's Homestuck. Boggle vacantly at the shenanigans. Begins to dawn on you that everything you did may have just been a colossal waste of time. You open your web browser and visit MSPA. You navigate to a random page in the middle of the latest epic. Looks like he is just finishing up some sort of weird tangential intermission here. Whatever it was, it's clearly advanced the plot in no relevant way whatsoever. End intermission. S. Midnight Crew. Act 1031. Well. Here we go. There he is. Spade Slick, the one and only jackass. Oh. My stream didn't cut out, but the flash stopped playing. Why did the flash stop playing? Why did the flash stop playing? It just stopped. It's just packed up. It's packed up. It is packed up. He's forcibly stopped from beating up. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna load it up on YouTube instead. No. No. What? No. Homestuck. No, this is just a fucking song. Oh, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. I think it's unlisted. Oh, yeah, it probably is. Is that it? Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's gonna look all fucky because it's not set up for this. Yeah, Doodles? If you're talking in the Discord, I can't hear you. There you go. Alright, there you go. Okay. Let me check the Discord real quick. Ah, Doodles, I can't... Oh, is Discord... Oh, Discord's dead. Hello?
Hello.
That's weird. I don't know what happened.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I didn't go anywhere. I was in the room. It's killed a little time, but no sign of John. Jade, Pester Dave.
We already read this.
Yes, we did. Dave. Strife. It's very loud. Oh. Dave's dead. Oh, good. Rose is online. Jade, Pester, Rose. Hey, Doodles.
Do I get to talk?
You wanted to talk to yourself, right?
Oh, wait, I forgot I was Rose too.
Yup, unless you want me to read Rose.
Nope, I'll read Rose.
Okay.
Just gotta sit up. I require a font of frighteningly accurate yet infuriatingly non-specific information. Do you know where I can find a wellspring of this sort? Ha, yes, okay, but we can't talk for long. You have plans? Well, yeah, I do, but it's just that you will lose your internet connection soon, and we won't talk again for a pretty long time. Not until you enter. What?
Huh?
You're making noise.
Yeah, I'm getting a candy cane. I didn't think you could hear it. Sorry.
No, that's good. I thought maybe you were laughing at me.
Yeah, no, I'm laughing at your really good reading, Doodles. What is there to laugh at? Keep going.
Okay. Enter? Yeah. This is what I was talking about. This was the itch that needed scratching. My avarice for the inscrutable. It is limitless. LOL. What did you want to know? You've been insisting today was the big day. We'd all play a game you didn't know the name of. A game you said I'd get in the mail, and did. One that would help me answer some questions. But Strider is being obtuse. I can't catch John at his computer. Sorry, excuse me. Stupid acid reflux. I can't catch John at his computer. You don't even have the game yourself, and on top of all that, my internet is unstable. So are you sure today is the day? There's sure a lot of challenges, but yes, I am sure. Dave is cool. You know he will come around when the time is right. He just has a lot of work to do first. And so do you. You'll need to keep searching for a stable signal and power source. It'll be hard, but don't give up. And don't worry about me either. Focus on playing with John first. It all starts with you two. Is there nothing else you can say to prepare me for this? I'm sure you think little of blithely upsetting dark forces with Grandpa Moreau over there on Hell Murder Island, but honestly, I've only read a few books on it. Ha! Dark? That's ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you other than it's not going to be what you think it is.
I thought you said Dirk. I was like, oh shit! This soon?
And most importantly, you'll have your questions answered, but they'll be the ones you haven't thought to ask yet. Just be patient and be brave and you'll see. It'll be fun! Uh-oh, looks like you've got to go. Take care, Rose.
Jade, be the other girl. You are now the other girl several hours in the future. It appears the secret passage in the mausoleum has been opened. It's getting awfully toasty in here. You better gather up your belongings, including your dead cat. Rose, descend. Jade, stop being the other girl and pester John again. Spend enough time concerning yourself with the future of your friends. John will not be available until later. By then he will have his hands full, as will you. Next. Pack up your lunch top and get ready to take care of some business downstairs. Jade, descend. Try as you might, you can't stop your mind from drifting to the fate of your friends. You dwell on this particular configuration of reminders on your finger, also in the future. But years, not hours. Under bare white branches of a century awakens. Worm.
There's so much I don't remember.
I love this worm. Look at its face. It looks like
a good worm.
It looks
face.
like an automaton.
It does.
Merp, 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 merp. What a good panel. Next. Oh, fuck this.
Yeah, no,
come
I'm
on.
not reading this.
Oh, Rose. Oh, John wrote this. Oh my goodness. Read it, Ryan. Ugh. Fine.
Hey, I clicked on the punch card calculator and it tries to download something.
Porn. Is anyone actually reading any of this? Or are they all dead? I don't even know if anyone besides us is alive and playing the game, or if anybody even really cares what I have to say. Rose said I should add some stuff to this frequently asked questions if anything occurred to me, so I guess I'm doing that. I figure at the very least it'll be a good reference for us to use. But Dave probably won't read any of this because he's sort of his whopping stupid horse butt. Whatever. I finally figured out what those weird codes on the back of the capsuled cards are for. Well, maybe not what they're always for, but what the way that Suburb has exploited them in an in-game purpose. Every captured item stamps the card with a unique code, and a gizmo in Suburb called the Punch Designix will punch a unique pattern of holes in the cards, which is derived from that code. The punch card can then be used with other gizmos to duplicate the item and or combine it with another item. I got to thinking about this. With my amazing hacker skills, I noticed a trend. The whole pattern is based on a fairly simple cipher, converting the capture code to binary, and then the binary pattern is punched, where 1 is a punch total and 0 is an unpunched slot. So, here's the table, just to be clear. Boring shit, boring shit, boring shit, boring shit. Okay, that looks like shit, but you get the idea. So to combine two items, you just overlap 2 punch cards. Only the places where both cards have a hole will show through. It's sort of like a bitwise, an operation on both cards. The new pattern gives you the code of the new item. For instance, combining the code for a hammer and the pogo ride gives the new code with less holes, obviously, which translates to that. The whole pattern went on to make a pogo hammer, which is so rad, you have no idea. I've also wondered if you can combine items in other ways, like bitwise, or like bitwise OR. That means combining the cards have more holes, not less. 2 codes, 1 card. I'm not reading all this. I'll ask Jade about this because she's really good at this sort of thing. Somehow, even though she doesn't have time for she doesn't have my elite hacks or cred. Too bad she makes herself so scarce all the time. Jade, if you ever read this, let me know what you think. And then he made a little face. Next. Oh boy. Skyanet. You enter the laboratory. Rose, look for mad scientists. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise, or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk, though. It's very green in here. Oh my god, it's a checkerboard. It looks like the kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Jade, transportalize as far down as you can go. I like all these clip arts. I like how the wolf one just is a dog. I like how the wolf one is just a picture of a dog.
It sure is.
Pretty sure that's not a wolf, but I'm pretty sure that's just a dog.
What is up with the one right below Jade? I can't even tell what that is. It looks like
I think it's like a deer human thing. I don't know. That could be a husky, yeah. As far down as you can go. The grand foyer is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level is blocked by one of Grandpa's impressive big game trophies. You just don't think he would cotton to someone moving it. Speaking of which, here are some of his trophies now. He has a million of these ghastly things. You really just like them. Jade, proceed. Granddad? Just hop down a level. Granddad also likes to accumulate valiant knights from his travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. Jade,
oh
keep
god. What? Oh, they're mummies.
Mummies. Clip art of mummies that Andrew Hussey found on the internet. That dog's back again. This is just the same. Do you see the dog in the corner? He's over on the right by the right door.
Oh, yeah.
It's the dog again.
Is it kind of weird that I actually recognize some of this?
No, because
I used to be really into Agent Egypt.
I know. You've mentioned this. You're dweeb. Oh yeah, how could you forget about his stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. Jade, don't stop. Oh boy. Here we go. Fucking blue Farrah faucets. Jesus Christ. Grandpa's weird. It's your grandfather's collection of what he refers to as his beauties. No lovely lady will fit for his collection unless her portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a beauty parlor. A sort of establishment he's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. You guessed they were sort of like sisters when growing up. You were always encouraged to look up to them. They all are awfully pretty ladies, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandpa. Jade, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I know you will rise to the task and take your rightful place among the daughters of Eclectica. That old coot sure is a bag of wind. Jade, complete your descent. There he is. There he is. You reach the ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It is unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. You have to cross through it to leave the house. Looks like someone's pestering you, even though you'd log off. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. This soon? Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Gotta put down my motherfucking candy cane. Time to destroy my voice this early in the comic.
I'm excited.
Hi again, idiot! Your turn, Jade.
I know, I'm laughing. You're gonna destroy your voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no!
So I guess today's the day you finally fuck everything up.
Ah!
I was like, oh, wait, that's not a line. And then you read it. I was like, all right, I guess it is. Is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
You can leave me alone. How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you and after I logged out?
You don't get that I'm better and smarter than you in every way, forever. You don't get that because you're incredibly stupid.
I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk.
Oh, thank God he's gone. Anyways. Looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Rose, go to the center and do a goofy dance. At the center, you find a stage that looks perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous. And also, if that didn't sound like a stupid idea given the circumstances, it looks sort of like the various contraptions you've been deploying in John's house. You wonder what it does. Rose, attempt to plug laptop into your nearby hub.
No, Jasper.
Jasper, no. No! Great, you just vaporized your dead cat. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's gotta be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Rose, examine fetch modus. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the whole tree, as you've been doing. You select leaf. You also turn off auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. You gather up all your items again in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You're not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Kind of funny looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Rose, find the unlocked hub. As long as you're going to plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is. Hub SN Lab 0413.
Of course.
It's unlocked and thus removable from the grid. Suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal you were using earlier. Pick up the laptop leaf from the tree. She just grabs it. From it. She just grabs it. Whatever. You plug your laptop into the hub. Then capture log the hub and use the laptop. I love that it's just plugged in the capture log.
Mm-hmm.
There must be a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? Dang. Thank you, Nighty. It's another one of those ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab a minute ago. It looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will still be a connection invitation from one Mr. Strider. Again in the future. Another timer winds down, sideways. No, worm!
No.
Okay, JC Barter. Do what you want, Doodles, with JC Barter. I don't know if you have the chat open.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna let you make them. Do you have the chat open? You read that and determine whether or not what you want to do. I don't care. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Hey, that wasn't me, folks! Even though I really, really wanted to do it. S. Dave, abscond. I'm not accountable, even though I wanted to do it. Abscond! Can't abscond.
Something I want to say real quick. If any of you agree with the guy I just banned, you all can fuck off.
Yeah, if you agree with what JC Barter said about the R slur, which we are not going to repeat. But if you saw it...
I'm not sad.
I'm not sad either. Check my phone real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Light it up. Yeah, if he was cool until he said that, that means he wasn't cool. Yeah, JC said some messed up shit. I know, I was too sad about where... I warned you about those stairs, bro! It keeps happening! What does? You don't have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. Rose, look around for anything else of importance. I already have M29. You guys are like... Yeah, Crystalline. You guys are like leaves in the wind.
Wow.
that sounds mean.
Most streamers in each watch are like, oh, I love you guys. I can't be here without you. You just fuck up.
No, I'm just joking. You
Yeah.
guys are very nice. Except some people who show up, I get weird vibes from. And I'm like, oh boy. This looks like something of importance. Oof, oof. This is like that map they show you on like Verizon commercials. Appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of suburb sessions in the northeastern United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. This is the Twitch servers right now.
So those are the Great Lakes. And that's Lake Erie. Ryan, you're on the map.
Mm-hmm. I see that. I see Cape Cod down there.
Are you dead?
Yeah. Right now, yeah. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dots on the map appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's descent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, Central Massachusetts has some red dots, so I am probably dead. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. Use the panel to center in on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. Can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, though this one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact location, and so on. Zoom the way out and narrow the search based on size. The two at the top of the list appear to be the biggest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a U.S. city. The biggest by a landslide, luckily, for the Earth's you suppose, is way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Oh boy. Rose, turn on your laptop and check on John. Plug the laptop into the hub and turn it on. It is now powered and connecting to the wireless signal the hub is broadcasting. Your superb session reconnects. No sign of John here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw him, he was on the roof platforms. You'll have to navigate via superb interface to find him. Rose, ascend. Navigate. Up. Whoa. 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 Up. Up. Oh, fuck! John's fucking. He's fucking murdering. So's Nana. Put the boy in the oven. Yeah, it's Jane Anna. Jane Anna. We did it! Yay. John, high five Nanaquin. Left hanging long enough. Seeing a floating arm like that gives me some vibes, foreshadowing vibes.
I actually don't know what you're referencing.
John's arm.
Oh, all right.
All right. Read up.
All right. Good work, John.
Oh, hey, you're back.
For now. I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor headed for my present location.
Oh, so you mean Dave connected with you?
Not yet. I'll explain later. But I think I've determined that activating the timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your location. The countdown seems merely to exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence.
I have to move my my candy cane. There we go. Okay. I don't think I really get it. Is this relevant?
Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go.
Okay, later.
P.S. Try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone.
John, climb that eshel ladder. Yay! You rocket the eshel ladder to dizzying heights of the vaunted Boy Skylark rung. Your new feather is hard-earned and well-deserved and alarmingly fashionable. John, collect fat loots. You and your ceramic pork hollow rejoice in the mound of wealth yielded from your meteoric ascent up the ladder. He's just a baby. You're still not sure what all these boondollars can actually get you. But when pulling in such insane loot, hand over fist like this, who cares? Not you. John, pick up as much grist as you can hold. Your expanded cash limit is more than enough to accommodate the grist windfall. You gather up 2,260 pieces of build grist, 10,040 pieces of shale, 490 drops of tar, and 350 drops of mercury. Can't wait to find out what amazing items this new supply of grist will be just barely insufficient to produce. Oh god. There's grist littered down there too. Those stupid ogres were like huge grist pinatas. One of those big sour grape electric holocaust fruit gushers is jammed in the hole in the platform. Guess there's only one way to get it. Uh-oh.
John, don't forget your book. Hold on a second. It is your birthright. You ought to give it a read when you have a moment, particularly the first several pages.
Okay, Nana, I will. Hey, Nana?
Yes, dear?
Since I'm trying to get up to that gate, and since you can sort of conjure floating beds and throw me around and all, couldn't you just throw me up to the gate?
Yes, of course, John, but that would not serve your purpose well. There's a very good reason why you should build up to it, and then keep building.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I figured. So just one more thing. Do you think that instead of telling me exactly why that is with a clear explanation, you can give me a series of really coy riddles about it and then sort of giggle?
Oh, John, you are a very fresh young man. Your father has done such a wonderful job raising you. I am so proud of you both.
Haha, I guess.
When you pass through the first gate, everything will change. You'll find the place where the constellations dance beneath the clouds, and then your true work may begin. Ho ho ho!
I suddenly understand everything! Elsewhere, we find a place. Aha. Where a kingdom lies entrenched beyond an impenetrable veil of darkness. This is where the comic goes from, this is confusing, to like, where are we? Anyways, there's our father. Dad punched this poor guy with the hat. He looks so sad. Oh boy. Oh boy. There he is. Graveyard stuffers. You're now the Peregrine Mendicant. You're flying westworld in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Ah, bastard. PM, check mail. This message is to Dr. Brenner. Looks pretty serious. PM, open envelope. Never! The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of the precious parcels. You've made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where the address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilized... Wait. Hold that thought for one moment. The mail is the one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes. The letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They're defenders of light, of knowledge, free communication, the exchange of ideas. They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmark angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection, mail. PM. Examine keyboard and screen. It's a terminal used to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned to control to you. The default viewpoint displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, home. PM. Type view. You type another one of the previously entered commands. It switches to the view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There's a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you. Greetings. Don't I know you? Oh no, explodey. Well, Rose. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd T-set. You suddenly disregard the T-set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Rose. Wear the scarf, be the rider. Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You're the only human after... what's that? You're accosted by a friendly mutant kitten. John, resist great urge to take wedged shale. You know you should grab this thing, but... You're suddenly
it's coming.
feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate this hideous clown. The hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. Give me a D. Give me an E. Give me an S. Give me a C. John, jump down. Jade, scamper into the grand foyer with wild abandon. Last scamper. Scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh look, it's one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel out of the world, going adventures and stuff. Lousy goddamn stupid globes. Jade, arm yourself. Gone. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need. Another one of his blustering mustachioed diatribes. You're rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door, and you will be scot-free. Jade, examine those chaps on the sofa. Despacito. The manor's 4 distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It is all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire and give you a good spook. He's so predictable. And there he goes. The old man has the flame. Suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you're fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually intense. Jade, leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops. You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Let's say Dave. S. Strife.
Still Strife.
He's still out there. He's still out there strifing. Oh, snap. Preloader psych out. It's time for a strife with your grandfather. With your very, very dead grandfather. I gotta press keys. Pew, 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 pew. I like how one of them is just Jade stepping on Grandpa's head. Wait, one of them was the fruit. I saw it.
I see it too.
Start playing the flute. Alright. I know. Poor Jade. Yes, I'm going out with this gun. No, I will not get a bigger... Well, you can read this. How about that?
Okay. Yes, I am going out with this gun. No, I will not get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun and it shoots lots... and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I'm going now. Goodbye.
Hi! Jade, I've absconded. Sup, Brit? Blah, blah. He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive. PM. Miraculously survive. PM. Peer out explosion hole.
The mail,
Not the mail, not the mail. Worm.
Here's a mail, it never fails.
Fat snake. Do you mean this thing, Britt? Are you talking about this fellow here? This is Fat Snake. Meow! Rose, refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably. Oh look, there's some more mad science crap over here. Rose, insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins in the fridge, remember? Rose, let's play a game. A purifier ready. This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be in a purifier. Rose, screw around with the purifier. Fat snake. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking fat snake. You messed with the controls. Hey, Jasper's alive. Or at least he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. Try to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. Baby. You zoom out.
Babby.
It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. You possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait. Could this be that day? Rose. Cause time paradox. Paradoxify. You attempt to appear Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox, because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. Paradox ghost imprint of Jasper's purifies instead. Quickly settles into a mound of sludge. The machine decides it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. Babies. The device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with the facility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Rose, have a flashback. There's no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Oh no! Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to purify him for this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple of weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before an absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Rose, trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there is no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. Fast forward another week. There he is, just as you found him. Rose, fast forward to now. What is that noise you are making?
Sorry. It's my fidget cube.
Of course it is. Oh no. Poor Jaspers. No. Can I get an F in the chat for Jaspers? Someone already typed it before I could even say it. Vodka Mutini. He's alright. Anyways. Horse. Question: Would you give your credit card information to a talking horse? You give your personal contacts and photos to a talking horse?
By the way, my dad's in Boston right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Welcome to hell. It's very cold here. Wanna be a cowboy, baby? Nay. Alright. Next. It's Jasper's. He's alive. Well, okay, he's still dead. But his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegrator like you thought. It's more like an escapalizer. Rose, purify Jasper's immediately. There he is. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat in Amscray. Rose, stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Jade, locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Here we go. Good luck finding him. If he wants to be found, he will find you. Becquerel has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Jade, retrieve the package you expected to arrive. The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed right over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. John, triple somersault into room, etc. Stick the landing. He's in. Okay, you do that. You're now in your dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms of paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. John, Snoop. Yeah, here come the secrets. Get ready for some major revelation. Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here? S. John. Examine your dad's room. Uh-oh, guys. It's time for a revelation. A revelation that your dad might not have been as corny as you thought. Maybe your dad was just trying to impress you, John. Did you ever think about that? Oh no. He's just a guy. He's just a dad. John, calm down. It'll be all right. So all these years, while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was just working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth? Or maybe it's just that you never bothered to ask. You guess you always just assumed. Britt, I forgot to mention, did you hear what happened? Did you hear what happened to Brittany? Oh, good. Good. Let me, You know what? For anyone who hasn't seen it yet, because I realized that not everybody was here earlier, now would be a good time to share this again. Anyways. Ian saw the TKO shirt that we made. He retweeted it, quoted it with that. It's now canon. My shirt is now canon in the OKKO lore. Let me show you guys my shirt if you haven't seen it yet. Canon OKKO lore. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna fucking flip my chair over. It says, "Hey guys, my mom said you can't swear on my Minecraft Let's Play." And Ian, and it's a picture of KO. And Ian retweeted it saying that it's now canon, apparently. It's fucking great. I did not expect him to actually see it, let alone reblog it. Retweet it. That's so funny. Alright. Anyways. I know. Well, what happened was one of the storyboard artists retweeted, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I guess Ian saw it from them. Maybe it was just that you never bothered to ask. Guess you always just assumed. The human prisoner is broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects have proven futile. He's too strong! That would be great. Obviously, they probably can't say Minecraft, but you're going to need a bigger safe.
I mean, Rick and Morty had Minecraft in their show.
Yeah, but that's Rick and Morty. That's an adult show. Who's this guy? Enter name. Oh, no. Spade Slick. Spade Slick. Got a nice ring to it. But you know your own name. And it damn well ain't your name. Take another stab at it.
Heh, stab.
Haha. State name and rank. You are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of Dark Kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who's been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago. How are we viewing the comic, Doodles? Oh, you know, through the 4th wall. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen it's a long time ago. Jack, don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in the furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat. Jack, call Minion. You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Transmission is interrupted. Seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine! You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass. Sound like AVGN. What a royal pain in the ass this game is. This game is ass! Jack, throw that hat in disgust. You fully intend to do so once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait, what now? Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything that Dad may have left behind. Seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. John, present time. Open a present, see what's inside. Oh my god. The one on the right seems promising. You open and see what's inside, and oh god, yes. John, obtain sweet loot. Turn to this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the modus control deck, you have a bonus array fetch modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. They're already phasing out the fucking capsule log shit, you can tell. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, this is way too many cards. John, equip array fetch modus. The array modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It's exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring! John, read instructions for control deck. There's really nothing to read either. Really. Just pop some modus cartridges into the slots, fire it up, and see what happens. Start by putting the stack and Q modi in the slots. Your Celodex now behaves like both a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from the top or the bottom. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. Make sure to blow the dust out of it first, though. The Celodex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you've come to expect from your inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. no. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so. John, open the big one. You thought wrong. John, fill up an entire Q-stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q-stack's full of shoes. John, capture like fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced up and put it in the wrong Q-stack. Don't worry. You'll get the hang of this thing. John, closely inspect fruit gushers box. Uh-oh. So delicious. You can't wait to capture one of these packs and make like 1,000,000 gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute.
Massive tropical brain hemorrhage.
It can't be. The heinous batter which has her gnarled claws and everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? Why does this make sense? Why? Why? Asked John. Mental breakdown. This is just a bad day for John all around. You know.
And it's only gonna get worse.
This is stupid. Ask Jade, retrieve package. Are you saying it won't, Britt? Because that might. Oh boy. Time to shoot our dog. Rain.
Yeah, you loot bit.
Arsenalize. Transport bullet to void. Artillery. God, this fucking webcomic is stupidly complex. Maimtify? Good news, everyone! Arf. Go fetch.
Fetch mode?
Yeah, fetch modus.
Modus?
Yep, fetch modus. Yay, what a good boy. What a good boy. Good dog. Best friend. Well, I'm asleep now. Here we go. Dog adventure. Rose. Check self for any mixed atoms with cat. Nope. No mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. And your new kitty, whose name is... You'll think of one later. Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Rose, look around room. Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar at the vantage from the window tells you this is your mom's room. Or at least what you thought it was her room. You decided not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Rose, watch meteor impact. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't that place be unestablished by now? The downpour of small meteors has stopped. Well, there we go. Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all those booze lying around. Booze? John, get down to business.
To defeat
the Huns. Suddenly, you're feeling very businesslike for some reason. You punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time, you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes of some of the objects you rounded up and punched them onto blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got the right to tell you what you can do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer, yeah? Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream. Sleep. Uh-oh. Robot Jade. You are now dreaming. Your dreambot is awake and active. Jake, obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance. I love these panels. Look at that dance. Jade is good. Anybody that doesn't like Jade is incorrect. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Jade, quick, get into bed. Climb into bed and try to get comfortable. But some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you, a strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. Heavy metal! This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Jade, realize you can fly. It's not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Jade, open the package. Stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. To GG, from GT. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside. Otherwise, you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. Suspense? Good. Mensch. Schmensch. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past. Enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable.
We can see them now.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade. Yeah, I know.
Yay, thank you, John.
Okay, I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's, too. Why you guys' birthdays all have to be bunched together like that? You're running me ragged.
I know, but it is nice of you to think of us all like that.
I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you've been having lately. Mysterious wink.
I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait.
Oh, man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot about how long it takes you to get stuff. Ugh.
I'm sorry, I need to keep burping.
Oh, fuck, we're on page 1,000.
We're on page 1,000.
We're like a ninth of the way through the comic.
John, that's okay, really. I'm sure will get to me.
Yeah, there's some typos.
I'm sure it will get to me exactly when it needs to, and it will be a nice surprise when it does.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Heart. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I had to tell someone to go away.
Oh, God. The trolls again?
Yep.
They have been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there's so many. There are either like 50 of these stupid idiots, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts.
I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want. Yeah, that's the sentence. I've never had any sort of feeling about them or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they're probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12.
What do they want with us?
Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It's like a game, I guess. They're like pranksters.
Oh, hell no. Shittiest pranksters ever.
But I think they are mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think.
Oh yeah, his name is GT. I didn't even realize that. Instead of EB. Oh wow, what, years? Okay, well, I'm sick of them. I've been thinking of changing my Pesterchum handle to throw them off the trail, so I guess I'm gonna do that. John, make totems. You've already carved a few totems, but you have to return to the living room for more crookside dowels. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. Can't just turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps. Those posters were like children to you. Rose, flea room. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. You suppose you will call it Muty for short. Rose, Pester John.
That's quite a totem collection. What are you planning?
Oh, whoa, hi. Oh, gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now?
No, that was the nearby forest, which up until quite recently would have been best described as on fire. But you may be excited to learn that just as recently, my house finally notched that achievement.
Wow. Congrats, I guess?
Thank you. Have you seen Dave?
Nah, his bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on the matter.
Okay. I'm going to start putting this grist to use too. Let's be sparing with the frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay?
Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers.
Gushers?
I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards.
Which posters?
Don't you see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them, they're fucking ruined.
John?
Huh?
Are you suggesting that imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters?
Yeah.
Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game. I thought you had defaced them ironically to mock your father's interest. John?
Very funny, Rose! Ha ha ha! Nice joke! Great joke there, Rose! Top of the line prank! Ha ha ha!
This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the relation.
Yes, yes! Let's keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Ha ha ha! Oh my! Ha 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 ha!
There he is.
Mayor, descend. You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You've used all the cable you can find. You'll have to come up with another plan. Mayor, sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cables.
No, not the sash.
Absolutely not! What are you, crazy? The mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances, ever, period. Mayor, purify the temple. That's such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. The temple is way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. Wait, what's that? There's something dangling from the top of one of the towers near the temple. Mayor, command Serenity to carry the rope for you.
I get the Serenity joke now.
Yes. She is a tiny insect and cannot possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. She does, however, inform you what the ledge contains through a series of informative blinks. There is an old rusty harpoon lodged in the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched-up jumble of handy cable. This strikes you as convenient. It is almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and that you were particularly attached to the mayor's sash and would be stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. Mayor, get ye rope. Okay, we just established that it was a cable and not a rope, but that's okay. Take a hasty swig from one of your delicious pawns and put it down. Then quickly adjust the coordinates to purify the jumble of handy cable. Oh, well, to Mr. Mayor. Oh, of course. The time wasn't set to the present moment. Somehow it got reset to a few hundred years ago. It's some sort of present from the past. In the present. Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope. Inside is a letter in another envelope. It's not highly confusing, and you do not know what to make of it. Still, it is obviously critical mayoral business, which you take very seriously, and you will defend the package with your life. Mayor, try to purify the cable again. Set the time to the present and to purify the jumble of cable. Mayor, take obvious course of action. You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. You then rappel down to the station with the package, which must not leave your side. Years in the future. Which is to say, the present moment precisely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caution tape, man. There's a big orb coming. An aimless renegade prepares for company. There he is. Gun. Rose, build as much as you can as fast as you can. Okay, well, I make some stuff here. Can you keep an eye out for imps? Just keep the safe or tub handy or something. It'll serve them right for trashing my posters.
I keep telling you, the posters were always like that.
And I keep telling you, haha, very funny.
Here, look.
Let's see. We couldn't see those before. But now we can. Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them.
Even if I had the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop.
Then why didn't you tell me they were there?
I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought they were strange, certainly was not struck by any particular impulse to discuss them.
Okay, still doesn't make sense, though. Implying that I drew them a while ago, then forgot, couldn't see them, and now I suddenly can see them. That's stupid. What would that even mean?
It looks like you were in your father's room recently.
Yeah.
And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there?
Oh no, I just realized. You're gonna get psychotherapy for me. I have candy cane in my fucking mouth now. You're gonna psychotherapify me. Well, don't bother.
Maybe I'm just being a friend.
Maybe. I suspiciously. Anyway, I guess you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even see. It's fucking candy cane.
That doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affected you. I think it clearly has in some way.
Well, I don't know. At first I was nervous to go and find more of his weird clowns. And I could shout in candy cane our fucking scream. A horrible mistake! Doodles, it was a mistake. The candy cane.
Yeah.
Yes. At first I was...
for YouTube crimes.
I don't know. At first I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns. Because of course they are stupid and I hate them a lot. But when I didn't see any, it was weird. It felt weirdly, disappointed almost.
Is it fair to say this changed your perception of your father?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it such a stretch to conclude it changed your perception of other things as well?
No, maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy. John, alchemize.
I don't like to use the word crazy.
Oh. God fucking damn it. Oh God. See, this is therapy bullshit.
That was a joke. But anyway, whether it means you are crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably long-standing tendency for scrolling this imagery is really your subconscious trying to express something disturbing within you. Possibly something from your past, which you have blocked out. And since you have suppressed it, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawings, therefore they have been invisible until now.
Oh, I'll be Rose, Ryan. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I want to be Rose.
Shut up.
Why now?
Perhaps because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the worldview your subconscious has constructed to obfuscate the truth. That your dad is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him, and
sucks, don't it?
And subsequently reviled as a sort of defense mechanism.
But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got all these statues and paintings everywhere.
Is it unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one with passion for clowns, because of all the strange drawings in your room? A father then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond, or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interest. Either is plausible. I don't know your dad that well.
Rose, have you considered that maybe your mom is embracing your hobby? I don't know. Not sure about all this. But I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny Sastic fedora I just made.
It's awesome.
Yeah! Wow, what are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say, but this is all looking kind of silly.
I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there is more substantial foundation for later on. I'm starting to wonder if it will be strong enough. It's kind of starting to wobble a little. I don't think brick chimneys are meant to serve this architectural purpose.
Yeah, no shit.
I might have to adopt a different building strategy. Stick to more load-bearing walls and blockier shapes, especially since Grist has been easier to come by lately.
Ryan, I just PM'd you an image if you'd like to look at it. Hold on. Okay. I saw it. You must be running low on time by now, right?
Right.
Strider! S. Jade, dream up extra arms and play advanced bass solo. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome to Prospect, bitch. Jade, change wardrobifier to cycle through Star Heart Horseshoe. Star Hearts and Horseshoes, Clover and Balloons. Okay, good idea. Leave the moon and cycle, though, just because you like it. Jade,
I'll be right back.
Okay, go explore the Golden City. I'm a Durst streamer, so... Jade, go make a new friend. Male. Who could that be? WV. Eat letter and envelope. Oh, Mayor. Will you cut that out? You have company. Mayor, look behind you. See? Over there. Mayor, read letter. Dear Mr. Mayor, go here. Give present. Hooray! Please do this. The freedom of your people depends on it. Your friend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh hey. Mayor, give present. Hooray! There you go. Jade, gracefully fly over to the Golden Tower. You decide to check in your neighbor. I picked Durst because it's purple, and I like purple. Jade, inspect neighbor's tower. It's very much the same as your own. The only difference is that this one is home to a young boy instead of a young girl. Peer through the window. There he is. John is, of course, sound asleep. Looks like he's having troubled dreams as usual. You cannot disturb his slumber, though. He will wake up when he's ready. Speaking of John, I wonder if he got the birthday present you sent for him. Or for that matter, if you even remembered to send it. Darn, he gets so confused sometimes. If only you had some system in this place to help you remember things. Your moon is getting very close to Skya. You'd better go inside soon. It is never a very good idea to be outside during the eclipse. Maybe you can take the opportunity to log onto your computer and ask John about his present. You just know he will think it's awesome, and that'll be a great way to thank him for the wonderful present he got to you. John, alchemize the 1980s time-lapse montage. Hello, Doodles. Doodles? Doodles? That'd be pretty cool, and would promote the appearance to the audience, and would promote the appearance to the audience that a whole lot of was getting done in not much time. But it also sounds like kind of a pain in the ass, so you decide to play it straight up this time. Rose has moved the alchemitor back down to the deck while she reworks the building project up there. Just as well, because it saves you a lot of legwork. Between this thing, the designs, and the lathe, that's a whole lot of scrambling around. John, recombine hammer and pogo ride. Doodles?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
This time, instead of overlapping the two cards which created the pogo hammer, you use the two codes to double punch a blank card, producing a different hole pattern. The result is the hammerhead pogo ride. It doesn't look like it's much fun as the original ride, but to be fair, it's probably a lot safer. Double punching the card creates patterns with more holes, rather than less holes by overlapping cards. This strikes you as a viable method for combining more than two items without whittling down too few holes or too many. Just mix up the overlaps and double punches, and the sky's the limit. John, combine ghost shirt and suit. Hell yeah. You make the green slime ghost suit. Pretty swanky, but you're not completely satisfied with the wardrobe upgrade yet. Combine ghost suit and wise guy book. There we go.
There it is.
There's that look. You make the wise guy slime suit. This is so much better. Seems there's a lot of secret trickstery gimmicks concealed in... Oh shit, there go the cards! John, combine glasses and PDA. Hell yeah! You make the Sears business goggles. This is a pretty nice hands-free communication solution. Makes you look way cooler, like one of the kids from Spy Kids or something. God, that was a good movie. Real spies, only smaller. John, combine sledgehammer, telescope, and sassacrotexte. You make the telescopic sassacrusher at pretty considerable expense. This thing could probably pound an ogre into a crudge burger. Of course, you have no hope of lifting it whatsoever. John, combine gushers and blue ectoplasm. You mix your gushers with some of the blue slime Nana left on the wall and make a box of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers with ghostly healing properties. This should be convenient if someone unappetizing. John, combine fake arm, blue ectoplasm, and PDA. There we go. There we go. You make the remote ghost gauntlet. Looks like when you put on the special computer glove, it lets you control the big slimy ghost hand. The ghost gauntlets appear to have a considerably higher lift capacity than your own puny arms. Combine the ghost gauntlet and bathroom mirror. Hell yeah. You make a left-handed remote ghost gauntlet to complete the pair, because you don't see why the hell not. John, combine umbrella and straight razor. You make the barber's best friend. It suddenly seems worthwhile to you to go nab that umbrella kind stripe specialist that's been lying in the study for a while. John, combine gushers and shaving cream. You make the deadly Betty Crocker Barbasol bomb. Careful with that thing. Jesus. John, combine Ghost Dad poster with... Okay, you have a cool idea for something you can do with your Ghost Dad poster, but it looks like you drew shit all over that one without realizing it. Lousy goddamn subconscious. Anyway, you think you have an idea how to clean it up. Capture log, punch Heath Ledger Joker figurine. He subtracted the clown from the poster. If you could somehow subtract the code of the Joker figurine from the code of the poster, it might work. Luckily, the Joker code only has 2 holes, making the test very simple. The defaced Cosby poster shares these holes. You determined the defaced Cosby poster could only result from a double punching with the Joker, if your theory is correct. This means the original Cosby poster has one of those holes punched, or the other, or neither, making 3 total possibilities. You try out all 3 possible codes, yielding 1 potted plant, 1 painting of a horse attacking a football player, and 1 clean Cosby poster. Success.
Do you want to guess that painting of a horse Andrew Hussey actually painted himself?
He owns it, that's for sure. I don't know if he painted it, but that is a poster in his home. It's awful.
I just realized all this Cosby stuff doesn't age anymore.
What?
All the Cosby stuff doesn't age well anymore.
Well, yeah. But he's in jail, though, so. John, combine Cosby poster with computer. But this was a more innocent Cosby back in the day when we were more innocent about Bill Cosby. I mean, nobody knew what he was up to, so. If anybody's out of the loop, Bill Cosby's an asshole. You make the Cosby top computer. This thing is probably a useless piece of shit, but making it has caused you to feel an alarming sense of satisfaction. John, combine Dad's hat and problem sleuth game. Make another ordinary fedora. 4 pieces of candy corn inside. John, combine hammer and problem sleuth game. Whatever this item is, you can't make it yet. It requires a ludicrous amount of grist, some types of which you've not even encountered. John, combine the iron and the pogo hammer.
Yes, it is.
The wrinkle fucker! You make the wrinkle fucker. So much sweet loot. You'd almost think it was simultaneously your birthday and Christmas or something. Of course, you know that's ridiculous and can never conceivably happen. S. Dave, Strife.
Okay, while this is playing, if Suburb were real, and you played it, what kind of things would you combine to make what?
I'd combine my copy of Back to the Future with everything.
What if you combined Star Wand with one of the Precure figurines?
Oh my god. I combined the Star Wand in my fucking Cure Beats goddamn guitar rod.
That'd be so cool.
Ultimate. Alright, there goes my boy Dave. With a shitty brother. At least Cal's dead. There he goes. Goodbye, bro. Bro just kicked my ass. That's really all there is to say on the matter. S. Jade, Pesterchum.
Did you already read this?
Read what?
The Pester log.
Yeah, we read that.
Okay.
Yeah. I would combine my copy of Back to the Future with my Sprite. I'm very boring, alright? Ryan, do you remember Blue Lips? No?
I actually never watched that because it looks stupid. Just from the thumbnail.
I don't know what it is.
I'll link you. Unless someone else does.
Is this some Homestuck AMV?
Yes.
Oh, no, I never saw that one.
It's a depressing Risk one.
Oh, I figured it was Riska. Sounds... I don't watch Homestuck AMVs. They hurt me.
Yeah,
the only good one is You Can't Fight the Homestuck, and that's truth.
You're forgetting one.
Am I? Don't. Are you talking about mine?
You made one?
It's not an AMV, but it's Bring Me Hive Swap.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's Mambo Stuck.
Ew. I don't think I ever watched that one.
Really? It's really good.
I'm sure. I don't know, Brit. Probably Biff. My luck, I'd get a fucking Biff sprite.
Oh, there's a lullaby for gods. S, everyone have sweet rave party. Discord.
What?
Yes, that Discord.
What do you mean? No one could have taken that shitty fucking My Little Pony.
It's a catchy song, and I think it still holds up.
It's an alright song. I still know the lyrics, but it's a My Little Pony song.
Oh, there it is. John, just lose it. You can't tell me you haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen any of them. John, Egbert, Rosalanda, Cinderson, Rosa, Poopsat, Shirley, Starter, they all play Flurpin in the world. Mama, son, and bro, mom, dad, youth, bro, grandpa, Pesterchum, hello, different sweet bro. Oh, shit.
What about Ancestors? What's going on?
This is what John saw earlier. We're reading Homestuck.
No. Go through my Homestuck playlist with me.
No. Fuck that. Alright, we already read that. Already read that. Alright, now it's time to read. No. No. We already read all that. Okay. Jade, update
Britt,
colorful.
you need something? Sorry.
Jade, update colorful. What?
Britt, you can't have just the Mr. Saturn. You need a second thing to combine the sprite with.
Shut up. You take a moment to gather your thoughts after your dream while you're asleep. It can get very confusing figuring out what is actually happening and what isn't, especially during the eclipse, when you are exposed to many visions of the past, present, and future through a variety of cloud mirages. It is only after you wake up that you are able to start making sense of it all, and your reminders help you do this. But on reflection, there wasn't much in the dream about the future. You were quite surprised to see your dog in the dream, though. It was the first time the crafty guardian has ever appeared in the dream. You have learned that today is his birthday, just like it is for your other best friend. You've always wondered about this, and never had a chance to throw him a party and bake him a cake. Now you can, but if you do, it seems like you will need a lot of candles. Becca's never allowed you to enter the Mystic Ruins for a reason you never understood. You always assumed it was on the account of your protection, but your dream has strongly suggested to you that this is where you need to go now. Since your dream bot is secured in its chamber and does not need to be looked after, Beck is taking a nap in the grand foyer, as he usually does. Perhaps you can take advantage of this and sneak out of the house another way? Jade, grab your harpoon gun. Yes, of course. One of your reminders reminds you that you still have a package to deliver too. This way you can kill 2 birds with 1 harpoon gun. Jade, use harpoon to zip line into great outdoors. Pachoo!
Right, and do you watch any of Octopimp's videos?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Rose, finish building. Architectural perfection. Dave, mourn the loss of Cal. Don't, though. See you, little dude. If you had any more apple juice, you'd pour some out for your homie. You'll have to remember to double check your closet for more juice. Dave, go get a goddamn new sword. Perhaps you will, but if you do, it looks like you'll have to break it first. Perfectly good Strife specifics down the toilet. Thanks, bro. Dave, capture log beta. Try to grab the beta, but you forget your Silodex is completely packed. You wonder why you jammed all this useless crap in here in the first place. Maybe you assumed you would weaponize it all during one of your customary hash rap battles with your bro. But in retrospect, that probably would have just been a huge chore and would have made the battle drag on forever. It's like you're made of time. Funny. Dave, eject your modus and set it to Scrabble values. Dump all this crap all over the roof. You then set your modus to Scrabble hash function for some reason. This function always makes it a little less intuitive to calculate hash values for items, and therefore more cumbersome to rap with. But I guess that's kind of a moot point now that your bro flew the fuck off knows where. His mysterious ways transcend irony once again. Dave, get beta. You got beta, now yielding a radically different hash value than the Scrabble function, which is to say radically exactly the same value. Show Pester log. Okay, I got it. I hope you appreciate how much gross, spongy proboscis I had to fillet to get this game. Hello? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going downstairs now and installing this thing later. You have finally finished your building project. You've done all you can for John. You don't think you can provide much assistance against all those ogres this time. But at least now John appears to be armed to the teeth. All there is left to do is wait for Dave. Rose, capture log and send John code for his present. That would certainly hasten the parcel's delivery, but the gift is not finished yet. You have spent months accelerating your knitting skills to be able to make a gift of perfect sentimental appeal. You even incorporated a cherished heirloom you have had as long as you can remember. When he sees your staggering gesture of sentimentality, he will finally understand. He will understand that in this game of facetious sentimental gestures, no one gets the best of Rose Lalonde. Months in the past. Dear Rose. Dear Rose, happy birthday! Thanks for being such a great friend all these years. I know you like to make it out that you're playing cool and you don't care much about the people in your life, but I know deep down you really do. Hell, not even that deep down. It's like your subconscious is having a wet t-shirt contest. And you being all aloof is this totally soggy shirt doing no good at all at hiding nothing. Oh wait, looks like two can play at this game of cracking all these highfalutin psychology books. Aw, snap! But yeah, I got you this because I think you're really creative, and you can make something nice with it if you put your mind to it. And it might help you take your mind off a lot of all this serious business you're always absorbed in. You know, all this weirdo, pseudo-gothy stuff or whatever. Frankly, it's kind of depressing. Anyways, you're the best, Rose. Have a rad 13th. I will catch up with you guys soon. God, you're all so old. Ghostly Trickster, John. Rose, answer. Oh. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna be honest here. My bro's voice and my Kanai voice.
This one's mine, baby.
Okay.
This one's mine, boy. Oh, Britt, you didn't even hear it earlier. I did that good gray boy earlier, and people loved it. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing human intellects instantly assume the most integrating posture of surrender imaginable? Time is not that difficult to understand. It is a utility that a universe may resort to in order to advance the desired degree of complexity, or may not resort to it at all if that's the case. But it's all pretty pedestrian. But no, when time travel comes up, you present the face that a man shows when the breeze gradually alerts him to his absence of nether dressings. I don't see how we are to properly agitate you all, if you consider to insist on failing to understand the basic concepts which common infants effortlessly manage to describe via scrawlings in their own puddles of sloppy discharge.
Have we spoken before?
Yes, in the future.
You and your friends never cease to invent ways to strengthen the credibility of your assertions.
Oh, my, it's your human sarcasm again. I enjoy listening to it, and I wish doing so could serve as a primary form of recreation. There, see, I just did it too, saying the opposite thing to emphasize my contempt. But suddenly I feel more primitive and hate myself a little more. It was like this funny miracle that just happened in my heart.
I would admire the sophistication of you and your future dweller a little more if you seem to be aware the word human only functions as that sort of adjective in bad science fiction. But I won't be rude and change the subject. It's still a bit of
Flagellated?
Unflagellated. Okay, sure. Straw poking out of your rhetorical effigy over here.
Oh dear. No, we aren't from the future, but we all already are in agreement that you don't get it and never will.
I thought you said we spoke in the future.
We did. Your future. For me, it was only a couple of minutes ago.
I understand. You exist in some temporal stratum through which you have communication access to various points of my timeline. It's not that complicated.
Yes, that's right. Will you try to talk some sense into your idiot friends so that we may proceed to bother them all more rational terms?
I try to every day with mixed results. But you see, it's not that I don't understand you. It's just that I don't believe you. Because it's nonsense. Albeit persistent and coordinated nonsense. Why would a bunch of temporary dislocated trolls want to harass a group of friends throughout completely random points in time?
I will admit, this campaign of provocation wasn't all that well thought out. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Alright. Maybe you should get some trolling tips from us humans. Our sparing intellects are probably better suited to it.
Yeah, maybe. Why don't we be friends?
And get married. I mean,
Yo, spoilers.
you want to be. You want to be my friend?
I think so. I think we're supposed to. You suggested as much earlier.
You mean I did in the future?
Yes, a couple of minutes ago.
Probably because I remembered you mentioning it in the conversation we're having now.
That's likely.
Your commitment to this role-playing scenario is intriguing. What choice do I have what to accept?
Alright, everyone, spoiler alert. If you haven't read Homestuck, cover your ears for the next 4 seconds. Alright, starting now. Reminder, these two get married? Okay, moving on. Okay. Ah, yes. Pointy glasses. Dear Dave, happy birthday! I just wanted to take a break from telling you how much your gay butt stinks all the time and say what an awesome friend you are. Seriously, on any other day I would be downplaying how you aren't really as cool as you think you are, but just between you and me, I think you might actually be that cool. I think you just gotta get out of your bro's shadow and spread your wings, dude. So I got you these. They're totally authentic. They actually touch Ben Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. I'm sure you'll dig them because I know how you lolled so hard at that movie. Okay, so for real, this is sort of a shitty present, but it's an ironic present because I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Maybe you can wear them ironically sometime. They might sometime. They might even be more ironic than you and your bro's dumb pointy anime shades. Anyway, have a good one, buddy. Stay busy, and stay busy being totally sweet. Ghostly Trickster, John. Dave, answer. I mean, do you want this one? Because I have a voice.
You. Let's hear yours.
Okay. Hey, first, okay, I think you're awful. Let's put that fact on the table where we can both see it. Now, you've been primed for the digestive ruination that's about to take place and the comprehensive soiling of the laundry enveloping your person. How's that?
That was about what I was gonna do.
Alright, I mean, if you want to do it, you can. It's up to you.
I mean, do you want to talk to yourself right now?
I don't care. They're gonna start rapping together, so whatever you want.
Oh god, you do it then.
Okay. Oh my god, you type like a tool. Yeah, now you're getting it. What you are in for? Are you ready to be trolled? Within an inch of your miserable human cortex? So weak. I'm almost getting tired of wasting good material on you guys. It's like, I've got nothing. It's always one of you sprouting up and ranting about how hard I'm about to get trolled, with no ensuing substance. You don't even know anything about us. One of you fuckers thought I was a girl. Okay, yeah, but the thing is that I don't care about your anatomical details and things like that. I know what you've done, or will do, actually. It's the most awful thing, the worst you could ever do. Sorry, I wouldn't cyber with you, dude, in the future or whatever. What, wait? Oh. Okay, you're the one who likes to submit innuendo. Human innuendo. Yes, human innuendo. Sorry for lack of clarity. So at what point in the future am I supposed to look forward to you whipping up this titanic hankering for my knob? Be honest with me, because I'm busy. And I want to know exactly when I gotta clear up some space in my calendar for some fuckwit blenders out of the magical phone book and makes a bald-inspired play for my throbbing beef truncheon. Should I be perturbed by these illusions? No, man, look. I just know when to be there. So when the stars come into alignment and your flux capacitor lets you finally sate your meteoric greed for my crotch dosh, and I wouldn't want to miss it and cause a paradox or something. It'd suck if the universe blew up on my account of you missing your window to opportunity to help yourself to my pubescent boy's naked spam porpoise. Okay, this sort of starting to upset me. Jesus, you're a shitty troll. I guess I'll leave you alone. Find another point in time to bother you when I guess you are more emotionally susceptible and don't have all these bees in your bonnet about your human sexuality. Oh, no, dude. You sassed me up. We're in the shit now. Together! For the long haul! What? We're motherfucking entrenched in this bitch. You and me. Welcome to Nam. Now grab my hand and shimmy your soggy ass up that muddy bank before Charlie gets the fucking drop. Who's Charlie? He's the guy who's gonna read our vows. I'm feeling pretty friggin' matrimonial all of a sudden. Take a look down by your foot and see that little bottle. Stopping that shit like it's on fire. Noisy ethnic dudes are flipping the fuck out and waving around chairs until someone gets hurt. I'm your 300-pound matrimonially fake train. And my gaping furnace is hungry for coal, so get goddamn shoveling. Oh my god. Bro, look in my eyes. That twinkle. That be devotion. Your herniated pro wrestler's sweaty purple taint. Sparkling like a visit from your fairy fucking godmother. Shit be pure and true. That's what you see. A kaleidoscope supernova of all your hopes and dreams all swishing together. Radially effervescing arms of more little boy peckers than you can imagine. Turning out insane corkscrew haymakers of a billion dancing Vienna sausages strong. This is how we do this. This shit's more real than Kraft Mayo. Adios, Toreador. Blocked turns at Godhead. You are now... Oh, the aimless renegade. You have identified a couple of unwelcome rogues outside your present stronghold. They are in violation of your jurisdiction. Despite ordinarily striking marksmanship, you have spent your entire ammo clip without recording a single kill shot. What will you do? AR, realize that your weapon is magazine-fed, not clip-fed. You don't give a shit about that. Examine the wall behind you. The wall exhibits rows of ancient hieroglyphs depicting an array of amphibious and reptilian life forms. This is illegal pictography. It makes you angry. Go search for more ammo. There's plenty of ammunition stored in the various ammo crates, which you have spent a great deal of time unearthing from nearby dunes and hauling back to your stronghold. You have a large variety of weaponry and ammunition at your disposal. Whether you can locate some AK-47 rounds quickly enough is a different matter. Quickly retrieve sidearms. He retrieved his arms. You retrieve a pair of deadly sidearms, but you need a longer range weapon if you are to continue your enforcement. Find rocket launcher. Here's one. Befriend the unwelcome rogues. You wonder if you should reconsider your grievance with the offenders. Perhaps you should let it slide? They seem friendly enough, and it's been so long since you've had company. It'd also be quite a pity to blow up the tall, attractive female. But then again... Look at this quality art. Do you see the quality of AR up at top? It's really good. Oh, and the caution rope. It's all just great. The more I look at this image, the better it gets. They are both flagrant violation, trespassing through several zones, which you painstakingly marked off as off limits while you conduct your investigation of the crime scene. It is your duty to investigate this illegal monument and get to the bottom of its illicit amphibious idolatry. Just thinking about it all, the sloppy footprints they are leaving in the sand makes your carapace steam. Good. Yeah, I'm stream. Broadcast ended. Really? No, I'm still streaming. Okay. The law is all that's left to hold on to in this unforgiving dust bowl. You cannot afford to loosen your black claw's grip, lest justice slip through your fingers. Law is beauty. Order is peace. Judgment is the very basis for all that is pure and... Hold that thought. You need to take a moment and wear something ridiculous before you continue your spiel. Order in the court! Oh, my dogs are flipping the fuck out. Order in the court. You will have order in this courtroom. If everyone does not settle down, you will clear out this courtroom. You swear to God. AR, examine moving platform. Order in the court! Boom, 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 boom. It appears to be a large stage serving some kind of elevator, but it can't go down because there's something jammed into it. Looks like a peculiar musical instrument, probably centuries old. But yeah, the jury agrees. You've got to blow up these trespassers. Jade, place present on monument. You put John's present down in the right spot, along with the letter you prepared a little while ago after a particularly interesting series of dreams. Should be any minute now. Boop. You put down the time bait. It's all out of your hands now. You guess you could swim. Maybe you could think of a better way across, though. PM. Read letter. It's just kind of confusing. But you guess it's straightforward enough, even if the drawing is somewhat inaccurate. Oh, shit. Well, not inaccurate anymore. Oh, no! AR, berate self for unauthorized demolition. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You have them right in your crosshairs. You have no idea how a cracked shot like you could have ever missed. It's practically inconceivable. Do you want to say it?
What?
It's practically what? It's practically inconceivable.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Thank you. AR, be the law. You reload and take aim. That fair carapace, how it sparkles in the desert light. No, you cannot afford to be distracted by such thoughts. You are busy being the law. You are the law! Whoops! Mayor, wave about in a distracting manner. Oh, it's this guy again and his little blinking bee. How outrageous. The canned ruse was a distraction. PM, scamper quickly to the newly created hole. These are good animations. You have the cargo. PM, read the next step of the letter. Distraction. Oh, sorry. My mistake. At the bottom of this letter is a series of coordinates along with further instructions. You know what you must do. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Male, motherfucker. Years in the past. I forgot about this fucking panel. I forgot about this. Press F. Press F to pay respects for Butterfly. Today is your birthday. Your grandfather has decided to celebrate it by introducing you to the thrill of the hunt. But suddenly you Beck are wandering off. Where is this silly dog taking you? Look at that baby. Baby Jade. You find a present. I just realized it's got a fucking Topatoco logo on the tag. Fucking shameless advertising for the old store. Pumpkin seeds. You open it to find a shirt that is way too big for you. And pumpkin seeds? There's also a letter. Dear Jade. Dear Jade, happy birthday. It's hard to thank you enough for your friendship over the years. Heck, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have even met Rose and Dave. So that is like 3 times the friendship. That's almost like too much friendship. Haha. I only wish I could get you something for your birthday that could remotely make up for what you've given me. But of course that's impossible. So here's a couple of silly things anyway. I went to this weird Asian store the other day and saw this rad shirt. So I got it, and I'm wearing it now. But there's a blue one too, which is way more awesome, but I wanted you to have it. I know you like green a lot. But maybe you'd try wearing blue sometimes? I bet you'd look like $1,000,000. Also, I know you've been frustrated lately about how your pumpkins keep disappearing. Well, I can't begin to explain why that's happening. All I can do is give you these so you can plant more. Don't give up, Jade. Wherever those dumb old pumpkins went off to, I'm sure the fun is growing them and taking care of them until they're ready. Phew. Gotta head out to the post office so this doesn't get to you too late. Talk to you soon. Ghostly trickster, John. Who is this John claiming to be your friend? These other friends he's mentioned. Whoever he is, you think he might be onto something. Blue is a very pretty color. Also, growing some pumpkins sounds like it could be fun. Maybe we'll ask Grandpa if you can use his atrium to do some gardening. This will be exciting. Whop! Oh, God. You bear the vicious brunt of this story transition directly in the face. You're getting really tired of this feisty man and his busy fists. Jack, kill John's dad yourself. Yeah, stick this in your pipe and bleed to death slowly. I forget he lights his head on fire! You release the prisoner. He's free to go. Jade, play guitar to summon giant lily pads. Oh, that's classic. Giant jade frog. Dave, install beta. Alright, I'm installing this game finally. Doodles.
Okay, is this supposed to be weird doing that?
Yeah, that's the joke.
Hello?
It's like, yeah, your internet was dying for a minute.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
We're doing this, ma'am?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could almost say, we're making this.
Go on. What is it we're making this?
Transpire.
Excellent. Let's make this shit take place.
S. Enter.
Ah, yeah, this is a good one. Remember when you used to get Megalovania and Suburban Jungle mixed up all the time?
I forgot until you mentioned it right now, yeah. Completely forgot about that. That would never happen now. I'm not gonna play Megalovania. There we go. Jasper sprite. There she goes. Hell yeah, Jasper Sprite. So I have this voice that I want to do for either Jasper Sprite or Nepeta, and I haven't decided who I want to do it for yet.
Is it the
No. I don't know what you were gonna say, and I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Just because it's a cat. Just because it's a cat. Oh. It's not the uwu voice. It's worse. People who know Ryan Phantom live for longer know what voice it is.
Do it for Jasper.
Ugh. Okay. All right. He's entered the gate. End of Act 3. Perfect timing. Intermission. Oh no. Oh no. The stupid fucking intermission. Alright. I'm gonna say we stop here for the night.
Sounds good.
This is the Midnight Crew. You may be wondering to yourself if you've never read Homestuck, what does this have to do with Homestuck? You know.